welcome. This is the first episode of comparing USB Type-C to headphone jack DAC adapters. I've got 4 of them I bought from Amazon. They were all about £10, well, cheapest being about £9. Each of them, all different brands, so I'm going to compare them against each other, try them out with different earphones and headphones I've got, see the difference, so then I'll be able to advise which ones to avoid, which ones to go for, and then at the end we'll put them into a tier list so you can see which ones fail and which ones are the ones to go for. Right, first up we've got the iMangoo USB to 3.5mm jack Type-C headphone audio adapter cable with high-res DAC, etc. It's for general Android phones. There's a bit of a list of phones that you can see. Let's get into it. So, it comes with this case, the only one actually to come with a case, so that's quite cool. Guess you can put it in your pocket pretty easy, it's quite small. Packaging also came with this warranty card. Yep. And here's the actual adapter. So comes in a nice grey finish. The actual cable got this sort of design, which is fine. No anti-stress on the ends here. But yeah, small size, simple design. Let's see how it sounds. The issue was that when I went to the middle pair, I would hear an idle buzzing with these, so that's quite a bit of an issue, to be honest. I don't really want to listen to like a buzzing if I'm not listening to any music, so yeah. And then another con for the bigger headphones, I didn't really notice much of a difference when I used these, to be honest, so sounded pretty much the same, but there wasn't any buzzing, so I'm not sure where that's coming from. So next up we've got the Stouchi, I think that's how you pronounce it. They are the USB-C headphone adapter. Yeah, same stuff, £9. Let's have a look at it. So it comes in, well, it's the only one to actually come in a box. Whether or not that's wasteful or not, that's up to you, I guess. Also had this little pouch. Then it came in with this, and then a warranty card as well. Looking at this build quality, once it focuses, cool. You've got a sort of basic cable, really. You've got, I wouldn't really call this stress relief, to be honest, but you've got this little LED which will turn on when it's plugged in, which I'll show you. As seen there, LED glow. But yeah, another grey, black, basic design. I prefer probably not to have the LED personally, but that's just my preference. Right, so talking about the sound quality and what these do. So for the budget pair of earphones, yeah, they did a pretty good job. Quite a noticeable increase in sound. I felt like there was better sound quality as well. For the medium tier earphones, no buzz, and I did notice the volume increase as well. Also good sound. And for the headphones, yeah, they also boosted the volume, so that's really good. So sound wise, these did a really good job actually. So next we've got the UGreen USB-C to 3.5mm jack headphone adapter Type-C, etc. So it can come in black and grey too. I've got the red one. Let's have a look at what came in the package. So we've got this resealable pouch, and then just a little thank you thing for purchasing this product. So it's probably got I'd say the nicest feeling cable. This is, not sure what material this is, but it's pretty bendy. Don't really have much in terms of stress relief for the cable on these ends, but yeah, you see UGreen. Yeah, just standard really. So let's get on to the sound. So, how's the sound? Unfortunately for the cheapest earphones, they didn't actually work. Like, there was no sound coming out the phone, and I know the cheap earphones still work, so it's something to do with the adapter. So that was unfortunate. With the medium earphones, there was a nice volume increase when I was playing the music. So that was good, and also with the more expensive headphones, there was also another volume increase. Not a huge volume increase, but noticeable. And yeah, just nice sound really. So last but not least, we've got the TUBhanggai USB-C to 3.5mm jack adapter. So what do we have in the packaging? So it just comes in a basic black bag like this. You do get this pouch. Got this little button which you can close it with. It's not actually leather, it's just some other material. So this cable, you got a nice braided cable. Bit stiffer than the rest of them, to be honest. But you've got this support here, which doesn't actually bend, so no, okay. So they're all pretty much the same. I thought this was going to be a bit more stress relief, but no. You can see there, hi-fi audio, grey finish, and you've also got an LED here. So I'll show you what that looks like. As you can see, got a nice little blue LED. So these ones, yeah, they did a very good job of increasing the volume on all of the tiers of earphones and headphones I used. Like, I try to keep the volumes I use for all of the earphones and headphones at the same, and I couldn't keep these at the same volume because they were just too loud. So brilliant job in that sense. And yeah, very clear audio. Really helped out the cheaper earbuds. So yeah, very good from these ones. So next up, I'm gonna show you what the voice quality is like when I use the mics on the medium set of earphones, just to compare if these do anything to the recording. This is me testing the audio quality without an adapter plugged in. This is a test. This is me testing the iMangoos with the adapter plugged in. This is a test. This is me testing the Stouchis with the adapter plugged in. This is a test. This is me testing the UGreens with the adapter plugged in. This is a test. This is me testing the tubs with the adapter plugged in. This is a test. Yeah, so after that, I'd say the Stouchis were the best. Had the loudest sound. I could hear the bass quite clearly in my voice. The UGreens were a bit behind that, a bit quieter. The iMangoos sounded a bit worse overall, and then you had the tubs, which were, well, I struggled to get it to record my voice, and when I finally did, it sounded quite like the test audio, so I was wondering whether it actually did the USB-C input that it does on my phone when I plug it in. I don't think it did it, but I wasn't able to get around it. I tried it with a different earphone and it worked, but yeah, I was getting issues with the tubs for that. Right, let's get on with the tier list. So, here's a blank tier list. We've got the 4 DAC adapters that we went through. Obviously the tier list is blank because this is the first episode, but hopefully this can be fully populated in time. So, first of all, I'm going to start with these ones, iMangoos. So, if I recall, they had a buzz. in one of the earphones, and there was no real noticeable boost. The mic quality wasn't great either, so I'm going to put these in C tier. They did everything, but they didn't do anything really well, so they kind of get a pass, but I wouldn't really recommend these. Well, they did come with that case, which was quite nice, probably the nicest case, but well, I guess you could probably go out and buy a cheap case for any of these anyway. So next up we've got the Stouchis. So really these were great all round. Like no real issues in any department. So I'm going to put them in A tier because they did everything properly. Next we've got the UGreens. These had the no sound issue on the low earphones. I think the mic quality was pretty decent with these. So I'm going to put these in B tier. Because the thing is with the sound qualities, they will be different for different earphones. Obviously it's more detrimental, I'd say, if they don't work in the budget earphones, because this is a budget solution for boosting the audio. Finally we've got the tubs. These had a great sound, really great sound, best sound out of all of them, but they had the mic fail. I tested the mic with a different set of earphones and it worked, so I'm gonna really there needs to be a B plus tier, because these are slightly, I'll put them here, I'll put them in A tier, but I'll put them slightly behind these ones. So in first we've got the Stouchis, then the tubs, then we got the UGreens, then we got the iMangoos. So there we go, this is a review done. So if you guys have any suggestions on DACs for me to try, I'll definitely get to them. If you have any questions about any of these in the comments, let me know. I will link these DAC adapters through to their Amazon page on the description. And yeah, please definitely like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more in the future, let me know.